Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Dbacks have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Jorge De La Rosa gets the start for Arizona in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
1-1 the count. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Tap down the line. He's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
The 0-1 on its way. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Wil Myers. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Here's Wil Myers entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that one just missed outside. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Perella on second. Spangenberg is over at first with one away. And this is on the ground, is short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Dinelson Lamet gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
At the plate, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Lamet is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball one, he'll get ball two, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Headley right there, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Paul Goldschmidt, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Fouled off. Runners on first with one down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Jake Lamb standing in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking at his career totals, Lamb brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. A runner on first with two away. 1-1 to count to Jake Lamb. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Jake Lamb connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ripped down the line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Popped him up. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Here's Chase Headley, and check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Owings is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tomas has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Freddie Galvis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes Margot. One away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, and Chase had some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Up next for Arizona, Chris Owings. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Ready with the 0-1. Softly hit to the left side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Jorge De La Rosa. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Ready for another chance. Gerard Dyson, second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Dyson, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. In now is A.J. Ellis, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
A.J. Ellis.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it now is Tomas, and Yasmani's got it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 64, Dinelson Lamet.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Bases are empty, one man out. To short. Owings has it. On to first, and De La Rosa's got it working now. 2 away.
The batter, left fielder, Jose Perella.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Perella. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Fielded by Owings. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, Ketel Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike 2. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. The 2-1. His fastball taken high for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Jake Lamb. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lamb, a 27-year-old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
In now, David Peralta, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in, Corey Spangenberg, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. First pitch coming, here it is, and it's fouled away. Spangenberg aboard here at first with nobody out. Hosmer is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. One there on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Will Myers. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley.
As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second.
Marte has got it, and the side is retired. Padres draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the D-backs 2 and the Padres 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Tomas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball bat.
Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. First offering on its way. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Myers going back, still going back. A leap, but it's off his glove. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jorge De La Rosa.
The pitcher, Jorge De La Rosa, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fouled away. Three and one.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He'll score easily as they stretch the lead to 5-1. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. First pitch coming. Here it is. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Four runs here in this half inning. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. To third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Galvis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The 0-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Oh, 2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Dyson's there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 8, A.J. Ellis.
Now at the plate, A.J. Ellis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning. But he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Matt Caesar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Matt Caesar.
Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jose Perella. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Caesar at second, Perella at first, 2 out in the inning. And a fastball just a bit high. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Way out in front. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Caesar is on his way home. He will score as they now trail by only 3.
Now batting,
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Arizona's on top 6-3. Colin Ray will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Colin Ray.
Jake Lamb standing in now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Jake Lamb.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it. E6 all the way.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. No hits to this point. From the stretch. There he goes. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Digging in and looking for more, Yasmani Tomas. He singled his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Up next for the Dbacks, catcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Alex Avila, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Will Myers. He went deep last time up.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Tomas is there. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Ready once again, Chase Headley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number 7.
Ready for another shot now. Manuel Margot. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. Hit in the air to shallow center. Dyson moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Carter Capps enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56, Carter Capps.
Digging in once again, Chris Owings. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Chris Owings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 1-2. This is in the air to left field. Perella on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. John Ryan Murphy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Stepping in now, Gerard Dyson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. This year against right-handed pitching, Marte is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona. They still lead it 6-3. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 31, Brad Boxberger.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Peralta. Makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 8, A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Marte has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, pitcher, Carter Cash.
Alex Dickerson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hard liner to center field. Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Craig Stammen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Craig Stammen.
Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Hit out towards second. Spangenberg is there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the first pitch to him. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. The 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Fielded by Spangenberg. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Jose Pirela. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Owings is there. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Corey Spangenberg. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Chafin, an Ohio native. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First offering on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Here's Chase Headley. Swinging a soft liner to second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Padres 5. Kirby Yates will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Kirby Yates.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Yates, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 26th round back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Popped up. Spangenberg on the move. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Archie Bradley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 25, Archie Bradley. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot. Number 10.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Freddie Galvis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, A.J. Ellis. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's 1 for 3. Now the 2-1 is a sacrifice attempt at least, but he can't get it down.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
The 2-2. Just got a piece up the line. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kirby Yates.
Austin Hedges will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 18, Austin Hedges.
In the air to straightaway right. Tomas moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 2, Jose Perella.
Digging in now for San Diego, Jose Perella, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Galvis at third with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. San Diego down to their final strike. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jorge De La Rosa takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Dinelson Lamet struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Archie Bradley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more